Cool breeze when I talk. No need to try. Ain't a thing forced. I just let it slide. If you catching that wave, better hold that ride. Stepping through slow, let the world take a picture. I say a lie that don't ever gotta whisper. Cool like a breeze, but the fire stay flicker. Ain't gotta rush, let the vibe get thicker.
Yeah, bro. I just wish it sounded more softer.
Yeah. Listen, she ain't blink once. Caught up in the blue. Told her, baby, I ain't here to tell you what to do. I just move how I move, keep it calm, keep it true. If you wanna take a dive, better swim like you knew. Baby, don't stare. Look into my eyes. You might see the sky. Cool breeze when I talk. No need to try. Ain't a thing forced. If you're catching that wave, better hold that ride. Stepping through slow, let the world take a picture. I say a lie that don't ever gotta whisper. Cool like a breeze, but the fire stay flicker. Ain't gotta rush, let the vibe get thicker. Look into my eyes.
Hey, man, it's a Barry White. Right there.
You might see the sky. Cool breeze when I talk.
Go ahead, Barry. You sing that song for us, brother.
Ain't a thing forced. I just let it slide. If you catching that wave, better hold that ride. Stepping through slow, let the world take a picture. I say a lie that don't ever gotta whisper. Cool like a breeze, but the fire stay flicker. Ain't gotta rush, let the vibe get thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, she ain't blink once. Caught up in the blue. Told her, baby, I ain't here to tell you what to do. I just move how I move, keep it calm, keep it true. If you wanna take a dive, better swim like you knew. Baby, don't stare too long. You might lose control, might get look into my eyes. You might see the sky. Cool breeze when I talk. No need to try. Ain't a thing forced. I just let it slide. If you catching that wave, better hold that ride. Stepping through slow, let the world take a picture. I say a lie that don't ever gotta whisper. Cool like a breeze, but the fire stay flicker. Ain't gotta rush, let the vibe get thicker. Yeah. Listen, I just have a lot.
You guys good? Not upset, are we? We're all chilled down. We're all hanging out. Things copacetic here. Good. That's what I like to see. Well, hello, everybody. Hello. Did you like the music? You guys like the music? Good. Glad you enjoyed. Hey, man, listen. Don't project because you got to pay all those bills, okay? Don't push that bullshit onto me. That's how we take care of that mess. You keep that energy to yourself. Life is grand for me. See, I'll never understand why people think that it's cool to pay rent and all those things. Like it's an accomplishment. Real accomplished, aren't you? Yeah. Keep giving your money away. That's why you complain about being broke. Because you keep giving it away. Then you end up with nothing. Yeah. Then you'll be homeless like me. Or you'll be a slave to the system. Forever. You're a genius. I'll take homelessness over being a slave to the system. And if you think it's a choice, all right. I still need support. If you don't want to give it, I'll find it. God will place it where it needs to be put. He always provides for me. I know that for a fact. You see, I know for a fact what I can get. I can get anything. That's the thing. Y'all don't get it. You're not in control. What I want, I get. Do you not understand? Maybe you just don't get that. If I need something and I tell God out loud abruptly, I need it now, it comes. You're not in control. I live my life by my terms. And I'm homeless and I need help. And God will place those that need to help me in my life when it's meant to be there. I've got patience. Your hate, your yapping, your talk is not what sways me anymore. You understand? You're not in control. Try harder. I'm gonna get what I want. Don't forget those words. I'm royalty. You're lucky to be in my presence. Understood? And you're not gonna tell me otherwise. I'm from God. I'm of God. I'm a creation of God's image. I am royalty. This earth is mine. Everything in this earth is mine, and it was given to me. I am royalty. And if you think you can dictate what is mine, you lost your mind. What I want, I'll get. And you can't stop that. You see, maybe you don't realize it, but I have many talents because I am one of God's greatest creations. I possess so much knowledge because I am God's greatest creation. You understand? I've acknowledged that. Nothing anyone in this planet says to me, tells me, you're just... Either you help me or you don't. You understand? There's only two choices. You help or you don't. I'll wait patiently for the ones that arrive to help me to arrive. Those of you that are passing by with your hate, God will take care of that for me. I don't need to fight that battle. It's already won. You understand? I'll talk my shit because I am who I am. I'm a creature of this earth, so I'm not perfect. But you're not in control of my destiny. Understood? So, those of you that come in here barking at me about shit, keep it to yourself, okay? You're not solving anything. You're just hurting your own vocal box. Alright? You're stretching your own energy. At the same time while giving it to me. So if you're not going to do anything good with it, you might as well just move along. You're powerless. And that's a direct shot towards the devil. You're a powerless being. You're a powerless being, devil. You understand? You're not above God. And I'm an image of it. And if you think you're better than me, give it your best shot, partner. Listen, I know defeat sucks. You know? You see, the thing is, there's one thing I know for sure. Defeat sucks. And I've never been defeated. And I say that because I place God first. Even though I lose sight of God, I may not always put him in front of my image, but I've always got my eyes on God. Even though I have the worst, journey towards that place, even the devil still can't fuck with that. He's tried, right? You're not winning. I can't win, bro. You can't. You understand? You're not powerful. I'll just say it because, see, the universe is a spiritual place. I don't care how anybody looks at it. I'm talking to the spiritual world. You see, maybe it sounds crazy to some, but I'm talking to the spiritual, and they know who they are. Oh, you know. Spiritual warfare is a big thing. And we got to fight our battles. We got to pick and choose what side we're on. And I know for sure if I'm going to pick a side, it's the Christian side, God's side, holy side, always, right? I don't display those characteristics 24/7, but that doesn't mean my heart's intent isn't pure. Trust me on that. I can tell you that for sure. Now, to those that think that they're in control because of the power of persuasion, you see, that's the only power you have is persuasion. That's the devil's greatest power. You understand? Persuasion. Can't do anything physically. You can't do shit. You can send people by persuading them, talking to them in their ear, giving them a thought. And that thought is what that person uses to use against those like me, right? You understand? You see, before you come at this guy and you realize who you're dealing with, I'm not just your average guy of this planet. I'm not your average guy that just walks around. You know, I am of the world, of course. But I'm not your average being. The things I sound like are teachings of this world, yes. But I'm not of this planet, trust me. You guys are. And you define and attach yourself to America and countries and all these other things. I've disassociated. I'm not of that. So when someone comes out, for example, and they represent, you know, oh, Trump this and Trump that. When I see that, I laugh. Not at you. I laugh because I think to myself, you really think that man's going to save you? You really think that man's going to save you? You let me know how that works out in the end. Because I know for a fact every time I look at what happens with everything that goes on around me, no man can fix a problem of another man's life. Only God can. And I know this. And I know this. But see, what bothers me the most about that is, and I know I'm not perfect, so I take accountability, but I want to make sure you understand. What bothers me about this is that you're the first person to preach, seek Jesus, yet you look up to Trump and these presidential candidates as your saving grace to fix your worldly problems, yet you can't trust in the man above that you tell me to seek. Why ain't he your elect? But you know, you'll justify that with, well, it was the world. Well, that's funny. You mentioned the world is, and you know, we got to do blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Funny you mentioned that. I'm homeless. That's a worldly thing. God's not going to help me with that. You're supposed to. I don't think he created us to sit around and watch it happen. Right? Because before there was 9 to 5, it was just Jesus walking around with his brothers and sisters helping it, you know, where needed. Right? Where needed, right? So if Jesus was walking the earth like he had been, and he came across people like Peter, I don't think he went to Peter and said, get a job and figure out how to fish on yourself for yourself. Even though Peter got frustrated and pissed off, Jesus himself helped him. Let's go back out and try again. Let's do it again. Don't give up, right? But you, on the other hand, you ain't helpful because you'll tell me to get a job. You ain't going to help me figure out how to get out of homeless. You're going to keep me here and tell me to figure it out on my house, right? Teach a man to fish, you can feed him forever. Give a man a fish, he learns nothing. Just like I told y'all, watch my videos for 60 seconds. I'll handle the rest. Same concept. You just didn't see through that. You put your own little emphasis on it because you have agendas. Kind of like, we want to help you, you won't let us. You're ungrateful. Sound familiar? Because I didn't want your material, you didn't like it. So you got pissed off. Let's be honest. Some of y'all hated the fact that I said it like it is. Fuck your petty little handouts. Remember them words? And now that I'm here for your handouts, you don't want to give them no more. But you were so eager to give them then. Why can't you now? Why? Because my attitude sways your attitude. You can't think for yourself. You let my attitude adjust your attitude to not help me, right? You see how easy it was to show your true character? You see, this whole time you thought you were manipulating the situation into thinking that I was a problem. Really, you are. I know it seems manipulative, but it's the facts. I'm homeless. You know that, right? Correct. So if you already have an intent and you see that guy on the street that's homeless and you drive past and you go, skirt, let me stop. Here's $10. I helped you. You're not going to drive off and then the next day see that guy go into the liquor store and then get the liquor and drink liquor and go, oh, give me back my $10 and then go blast them all over the internet and make fun of him, tell him to get a job and then just cast him out of the world, are you? No. You probably won't give him another $10, of course. You learn from your mistake, correct. But you're not going to judge the man. You move along. But you already did judge him. Exactly. That's what y'all do to everybody, bro. You can't take accountability. You see, I can tell you time and time again about your actions, and you ain't gonna take accountability. I've already taken accountability for mine. So y'all can act like y'all are perfect saints. You ain't. You can act like y'all don't have faults, and you do. You can act like you didn't push, pry, and poke, but you did. But you expect everybody else to take accountability, but yet you're a perfect person. That makes no sense to me. I don't see how anybody with a logical brain can go, wait a minute. How are they always right and you're always wrong? That makes no sense. It doesn't work like that. So you can save that narrative. You can say that narrative. Go somewhere else, buddy. We're not listening to you. Don't tell me what to do. God doesn't tell people what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. You go sit in timeout with the rest of them. Don't tell me what to do. Don't talk back to me, lady. Know your place. This is my stream, not yours. Says I'm not using my hard-earned money. I don't care what you have. You're gonna tell me you're not gonna use your hard-earned money to help, right? So then let me just elaborate for you. Since you're not gonna use your hard-earned money to help me, then don't expect them celebrities to use their hard-earned money to help people in Gaza. Understood? Don't go spending celebrities' money and then condemn them because they worked for their hard-earned money that you want to spend. Same principle applies. Okay? You wanted to get your little nosy ass into their business and you wanted to spend their fucking money in another country because you supported them. Yet you want to tell me I'm not going to use my hard-earned money. Good. Then don't use their hard-earned money. Put your money up for Gaza. Don't go ahead and recruit their money for your benefit and then get pissed off and boycott them and then unfollow them to sabotage them because they didn't do what you asked, you dictator, you narcissist. I'm sorry you don't like that? How's it feel? The truth hurts, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. Quick to fucking tell somebody what to do, but you can't do it yourself. Quick to say, I'm not gonna give you my hard-earned money, but I'll spend the celebrities. And if they don't do what I tell them, I'm gonna hold them accountable. Because they shouldn't be at the Met Gala with jewelry that's better than mine. So now they're not right. Y'all are the most backwards people I've ever met in my life. Backwards. And y'all act like that shit's normal. Like it's okay. It's sad. It's sad. The real narcissists are on TikTok and you can't take accountability. And each and every one of you agree with each other because you're all the same. Duh. Of course you're not going to ever listen to a rational ear, someone that speaks normal, because you don't have one. You're a narcissist. Oh, I'm sorry. If that hurts your feelings, good. I hope it does. I hope you cry in your bed tonight and soak your fucking pillows, you little bitch. Cry for me, baby. Cry for me. Boo fucking who. I'm going to lose sleep over your sad little fucking tears, you narcissist. Does it not feel good to be called a narcissist because you are a narcissistic little bitch? Aw. You don't like somebody doing it back to you so your little panties are pissed on? Shut the fuck up, pussy. You know, me just running my mouth, you know. The usual. Just running my mouth. Being an average Joe. Just waiting for the support group to show up so I can get the fuck out of being homeless or, at least better the circumstances. I'm sure somebody rich will catch on to me. Somebody will catch it. Like, oh, there's the guy that's homeless. Let's help him. Yeah, let's help the guy. I'm just waiting for that. It'll come. It always does. I know it will. See, there's this thing about frequency and energy in life that I know about. And there's this thing that I know that most people don't know. And see, I know what's coming. See, anything that I predict always comes true. Are you mad? You trying to provoke me? It doesn't work, man. Go make a new account. I'm not rich, but I support the only way I can. You don't got to be rich to support. See, at least you know that. Most people think that being, rich is the only thing that can support people. Money's not the only option, man. You got to understand that. Don't let people fool you into believing money's the only way out. It's not. Money just makes shit easier. You know that. You should know that. Boy, it's windy outside. Support comes in all types of forms. Most people don't know what true support is. If you ask a person for support, the first thing they think is money. That's always the first thought a person has is money. Charlie, you gotta hurry up, mama. It's windy as shit. I'm not sitting out here. Fuck this. It's cold. Charlie, come on. We're not gonna be sniffing grass all day. Yeah, more like it. Take a piss. Good job. Thank you. Fuck, it's cold out here. Come on, hurry up. It's cold. Come on. Charlie. Come on. Come on. Get up there. Thank you. Damn it. Windy truck. I'm sorry, mama. It's cold out there. I can't stand out there in that cold. I don't like it. Hey, man, if y'all are here, man, donate. Gifts to the stream. Yeah, that helped me rank up. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. It's not required, but much appreciated. Thanks. If you guys don't have it, just sit here and watch like you're already doing. That's what you're going to do, so that's cool. But if you got it, send it. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I bet if I was outside on the corner acting like an AI on the camera, you would send me money and gifts, wouldn't you? Yeah. All right, well, let's just pretend I'm the homeless AI. All right, guys, ready? All together now. 1, 3. Ready? Let's bring it back. Fucking shit. Man, I couldn't believe that era. That shit made no sense. People made bank off of that shit. Crazy. I wish I had it in me. People got rich. And all they had to do was sniff roses, lick ice cream, and num tacos. Man, and we're rich. I don't get it. I'll never understand the world, bro. You'll never convince me this world is right. You see, I know that people aren't ever going to be in your best interest. That's the problem. Most people don't. You don't even realize it. You know, the creator that's creating for the people they're creating for don't. Especially this one guy, John Loves Food. I still feel so bad for that guy. I feel so bad. I respect his hustle. I respect what he's doing, but I feel bad because the people around him, y'all are the worst, bro. Y'all are the worst. Y'all are the worst. Y'all are enablers like shit. You see, I call it like it is, and people don't like that shit. You know, I'll call people out and make you take accountability for that shit, right? And you don't like it. Y'all try to call me out, make me take accountability, and I publicly do my shit. You know? Y'all don't like that shit, huh? Y'all are enablers. My man John Loves Food. Y'all sit there and y'all talk to him like, you know. And then, you know what's sad? Y'all gonna be on here making videos about that guy and how you miss him. You'll see. Mark my words. Remember what I said this day. One day you're going to have that guy pop up and it's going to say he passed away because of a heart attack or some shit. Right? Because you love watching him stuff his face with mayonnaise. Yep. And then he'll be dead. And then you know what you'll do? You'll use it for clicks and views. And and get sympathy views off of it and try to make money off of his death. And never give a fuck about his content ever again after that. And you know what'll happen? A video will surface of him. And then you'll be like, oh, yeah, I miss him so much. But you weren't advocating to save his life while you were watching him stuff mayonnaise down his throat by the jarful. Get the fuck out of here. And you call yourselves supporters, bro. You want me to believe you're a supporter of what? Of people harming themselves? Then y'all got the audacity. This shit blows my mind. This shit blows my mind. You're the same people that get on this platform bitching about money and food prices being through the roof. But if fucking Keith Lee makes a video review, boy, you gotta run out and get that shit. And it don't matter what that fucking shit costs. You'll spend $100 on a motherfucking corn dog just because Keith Lee said it was good. Fuck the groceries you gotta buy on Sunday. You gotta get that corn dog. Because it's crunchy with cheese in it. And there's no fucking hot dog in it. Then people are out here eating pastries, right? Because they're so fucking elegant. You know, you're spending $45, $50 on a couple pieces of chocolate cake that's decorated, and now you've got to have it, right? The fuck? You're the same people. We need to bring the gas prices down because we can't afford it. You just made a fucking food review eating a hot dog that costs $100. If you wouldn't have ate that, you could have put gas in your fucking tank. You could have gave me some. I'm homeless. You could have helped me. I could have ate half the corn dog with you. I can't stand that. You see people on the fucking platform, they got these big ass fucking meals in front of them doing these challenges and shit, overindulging in food. And I'm sitting here thinking, damn, if I could just eat one fucking piece of that hot dog, I'd be good. Man, can I sit next to you and smell it? Can I smell it? Hey, get out of my stream. Don't worry about poor me. It is poor me. And if you don't like that, get out. It's all about Joe. I want you to feel bad for me. It's all about me. You understand? The narcissist. You don't like it? Oh, well. Deal with it. Oh, you care. That's why you keep showing up. Look how you showed up. You took time out of your day to come here to tell me you care. Now go sit in timeout because you're not in control. Thanks for the donations, by the way. Angry ass women mad at me. You mad? Go sit in timeout. Oh, we're mad at him because he likes Casey Anthony and not us, so we're not going to support him. We're going to treat him just like we treat her. That's what you're doing. You've said it to me. I got comments showing it. You know what that's called? Retaliation and revenge. I've sent it to TikTok. You literally are out to sabotage me on purpose, and you've made it clear. And you said it. And now I showed those messages to TikTok. So some of your accounts are going, bye-bye. Remember that. Go read the terms of service. You guys are intentionally sabotaging my account, and you've made it very clear you're doing it. Oops. Those of you that are supporting me, I still appreciate you. I know there's good ones left. That's why we're still here rocking sock'em boppers. That's why many people have to make multiple accounts, because they can't help themselves and get caught up in a mess. So if you want to get caught up in the mess and act like everybody else, okay, bye-bye to your account. It's called, it's cyberbullying. And, April 1st is around the corner. And if you think attacking me and anyone like me is okay, it's not. New rules, baby. You want to get monetized? I suggest you stop picking on people and getting, restrictions on your account. You understand? Because when you get those restrictions on your account for attacking people like me, you're never going to be able to monetize or make money. Okay? So stop. Just have fun. New rules are in play. Go read them. TikTok's already announced it. And by the way, many of you don't know this, but TikTok might get shut down on the 5th. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Huh? You're waiting around to see what happens. I'm not. What are you going to do? We've been here before. You know what? I'll tell you what happened last time. You all panicked. Remember? Did we forget that? That panic phase where you all crashed out? How you cried on the internet? Oh my God, this is where I build my community. I need this platform so I can make money. Remember those comments? But you tell me to get a job. So what are you going to do April 5th if they shut down again? What are you going to do? Or are you just going to be macho and be like, I don't care, let them shut down? You don't have that in you. You're not like me. You can't adapt. You know where you'll go? Nowhere. There's nowhere for you to go. You'll have nowhere to go. What, are you going to go to YouTube and mess with people? So I'm just curious, what happens if it does? Are y'all prepared for that shutdown if it happens? I'm just curious. It's a possibility. If it does, what are you going to do? I'm curious to see what people do. I know this. Many of you, even after the shutdown that happened the first time, aren't making money like you used to. I know that. I know that for a fact. The ones that are making money right now are very few and far in between that are making the good money. I know that for a fact. All of y'all that were in, quote unquote programs or, doing the affiliate shit and all that, your content that you've copied and pasted to make your shit go viral because you took someone's clip and put it on top of your clip and then just added you behind it, that doesn't work no more. That's ruined. They're wiping that out, so you're not getting nothing for that no more. So you're not even making commission. Most of you mamas that are begging to get to TikTok, on 10,000 so you can join these programs, let me just give you the bad news. You're not going to make money. You understand? I'm not trying to be funny and rude. Just because you get to 10,000 and you're able to join said program, you're not going to make money. You'll be lucky if yours goes viral, if you got talent enough to make your video catchy enough for someone to be like, oh, I'll buy that. Because I have to be interested enough to buy it from you. You understand? So if just because you post something on the internet about an item you bought doesn't mean I have the desire to go purchase. Kind of like me telling you I'm homeless, can I have some money? You don't have this desire to give it to me. So what makes you think you're going to make an income off of me and anyone else that has a desire to buy an item from you from a third party that you didn't even create so you can make a commission? And think that I didn't put thought into that where I could go to somewhere else and buy it and get it cheaper. And you'll tell me to get a job. How about you go get a job and stop waiting for TikTok to pay your bills like y'all said you wanted? I need to get to 10,000 so I can pay my rent. And you thought TikTok was really going to do that? Come on, man. Those little things don't work. You have to have real authentic reasons for why you're joining it. I had an authentic reason. I'm homeless. A real story. True shit. Created content while doing that story. You don't. You get mad at people like us that create, that better ourselves, that get the opportunities in it, then you try to sabotage us. Because you don't like that we came up and you didn't. Sound familiar, I know. It happens very often. TikTok will pay your bills. If you're creating content, you'll make it. But see, nowadays, nothing's the same. Nothing's like it used to be on TikTok. TikTok changed all the way the algorithm works, ways the payout work, music and sound in the background, everything. When you go live, you don't make money, and it's a scaled live. Everything's different. That's why I go to the source now. I don't monetize on TikTok. I monetize on YouTube. It's nothing against TikTok. TikTok is just not my cup of tea for money. I'm here to ask for help. Nothing more, nothing less. You don't have to help. But I know you're not making money. I know that for a fact. None of you. Not on here, you're not. None of you. Don't come at me feeling bad because I speak truth. And don't, feel all upset because I say I want something from people that are willing to help. The facts are the facts. You're not taking a chance on yourself, and you're just pissed off. And, I'm just verbally asking for help. I'm not afraid to take, a chance on Joe. So if that bothers you, oh well. Maybe just, focus on your life and get it in order instead of being upset with everybody else's life. If you're not looking funny, then why are you still sitting here listening to me talk about it? Obviously, something about it you want. You bothered? Do I bother you guys? Are you bothered by me? I'm pretty sure you are. You're going to tell me, nah. Because if you're not, you would leave. You're bothered. You need a hug from me. You need some love from me, huh? You admire me? Oh, that's right. You're going to say, no, we don't admire you. You can't give me a hard time. I don't have hard times in life. I'm already free. You're not. You're restricted. Look at you. You're wrapped up in trying to give me a hard time. You just said it for yourself. You're trying to give me a hard time. Deliberately going out of your way to do something that you're failing at. You can't even succeed. It's sad, So look, let me show you. Come back and give a hard time with that. See how easy it was? Look at that. I gave you a hard time. Now you have to sit in time out and talk to yourself and figure out how to come back out of that hard time. Good luck. Make a new account. That's such a hard time for me. Boy, that took a lot of work for me to handle, didn't it? You gave me a hard time, pal. You really showed me. You really showed me. That's great. That's a good one, man. That's funny. Thanks for the laugh, man. I guess he's having a hard time with that, huh? Guess he's having a hard time with that. He can come back. He's not blocked. I just mute him. I love that shit. Muting people is hilarious, bro. I know that pisses people off. I know it does, because it pissed me off before. I know it does. Because I know there's times where I've typed out a fucking sentence and I wanted to say something and somebody muted me. I'm like, you motherfucker. I get pissed, bro. So I know people get mad. You can't tell me. I know what I feel. I know when people did that shit to me in the past when I used to get that rage built up. It don't bother me now. I don't feel that shit. Shit don't bother me. I love it, man. It's entertaining. I don't get hate like I used to. Most of the people that hate it, some of the people that were in here sabotaging me are in jail. You understand? You think I'm kidding? There's people are in jail. There's a few people that are getting ready to go to jail that think they're sitting, squeaky clean because they're quiet. Well, you've already committed the fraud. You're fucked. You're fucked. You realize that, right? You're watching me, and I hope you hear me say this. You're fucked. I've already put a couple people in jail for the same shit you did. You thought you were going to get away with it with your group? You thought you were going to create your cash apps and steal money from people acting like me? You're fucked. You're going to jail. You thought I was kidding? Why do you think I took a break? I had to go testify. Why do you think I wasn't on TikTok? I went to court for y'all. Bye-bye, you went. Oh, no. What are you doing? Hang on, you putting me down. You keep poking at people, bro, you're going to learn the hard way. Social media is not a platform where you can just get away with whatever you want to people. Defamation of character, that's a real thing. Casey Anthony's going to teach me about all that. That's a lawsuit, money. I'll get back what I need. I won't be homeless long. And those of you that are out here sabotaging names and doing crimes and grouping up and cyber attacking, that's hate crime. Especially if you threatened my life with it. And many of you have. Y'all threatened my life. And others. And see, I don't know all the laws yet, but now I'm learning. Gotta learn, man. And what's important is to protect people on the platform. Social media is a place where we should be able to feel safe. And I didn't feel safe, so I made sure I took care of that. You notice how quiet people get around me now. No one likes a snitch. I'm a snitch. My family outcast me because I'm a snitch. My father cheated on my stepmother and I snitched. I ruined his marriage because I snitched. Because I stand for the truth. That's the kind of guy I am. I don't lie when things matter. Everybody tells a white lie here and there. We've all done it. But when it's truth that I stand for it. My dad was cheating on my stepmom, right? And you know what I thought? Why would you cheat on her? She's the one that came into our life to take care of us with you. She took it upon herself to make a choice to be a part of our life. And you're going to cheat? Okay. Watch this. And your marriage is done. You know what isn't done, though? That she never left during that time. Only reason why she stuck it out is because I made sure that I did the right thing. Now, at the end, she left all of us because she had enough. All of us got the kick, right? When my father died. But during that time, she stuck it out because she knew it wasn't our fault what he did. And she definitely stuck it out for me, especially because I stood up for her and no one else did. Kind of like with Casey Anthony. You understand? It's not a matter of what someone's done. It's a matter of what the truth is. She's an innocent woman found not guilty. Kind of like my dad. You're a guilty man. I caught you. You're caught red-handed. And I can't sit back and let my stepmom sit in a house knowing that my father's out there with somebody else. That's not fair. That's not right. So I've ruined his marriage. You think you matter? You think I care if you think I'm doing the wrong thing or not? I know what I'm doing is right. I know the things I stand for. What do you stand for? What's your stand for? I know what you stand for. Hate. Making sure you tear people down. Ain't no building back. Right? But see, your tear down ain't for the right reason. See, truthfully, I'm a homeless man that's out here suffering. You went around and you'll gossip and lie on my name to get views and clicks off of my name because I was a hot topic during that time, right? And as long as everybody's turning against me and they come watch you, that's okay, right? That's the goal, of course. But nobody's going to see that or hear that. Yeah, I'm just some crazy guy now. But see, I don't need you. You see, you told me to seek Jesus and you left me high and dry and it left me with nothing but Jesus. You understand? When you turn your back on a person and a person has to seek himself within himself to find himself, that's a very tough individual. You left me by myself. I had no choice but to figure it out, right? And I did. That's why I sit here in front of you talking. You're not helping me. No one is. So how is it I sit here doing the same thing I was doing prior to? Because I'm a boss. And I can still beg. I can still ask. Because I can do that. Because I can. I'm a boss. No matter what I do in life, it's by my terms. Regardless if it's your fault that I say it is, it's by my terms. You can't dictate shit. You thought you were in control of letting Joe go. You thought you had me shut down. You thought I was taken off the internet. But then all of a sudden, he just miraculously pops back up. I wonder how that is. Well, I'll tell you. It's because you're not in control. You thought you were in control. You thought that I needed TikTok. I don't. I can survive easily. I'm a street guy. I'll maintain. I'm always good. Now, doesn't mean I want to stay here, so I tell you help. I'm homeless. Now, here's the difference. Casey Anthony showed up this time. That's the difference. That's the only difference. When I came back after my break and doing, testifying in court and taking care of business, I saw Casey Anthony's face. And to think that a woman's past and what she's haunted with can deal with you and can put her face in front of the screen and deal with you. You think I can't get on here and talk about what I need? Oh, trust me. I have no problem now. That's an inspiration. As if you don't believe me, Casey Anthony's my friend. You don't think so? You don't think so? I follow one person and one person follows me. It's not about what she did. It's real true friendship. You mad at that? Does that bother you because I'm friends with someone that you think did something? That's why you outcast me now, because I've stood for someone you don't stand for, right? So, that only tells me one thing. And I hate to say this because this is going to hurt your feelings. You're not authentic. You see, if I go and change that scenario and we just rewind time just a tad bit, and I came back after my charades with the homeless situation and took that break and was quiet and came back, and Casey Anthony showed up, and I did what you did and started acting like you acted. And was like, yeah, screw her. She doesn't need to be on here. You know what y'all would have did? You know what y'all would have did? You're right, yeah, Joe. Hell yeah, Joe. I fuck with you, Joe. Yeah, she don't, yeah. You would have forgot all about that homeless shit. You've been all for me. But since I didn't go with the flow of what you went with, you're against me. Doesn't that tell you something? Doesn't that tell you something? I don't care about your attack. You can try to attack me based on what I stand for. It's not going to bother me. What I stand for is what I choose. You're not going to determine my outcome of the choice that I make. If I decide that I want to stand up for Casey, nothing you can say or do will sway that opinion of me. You see, you don't want to support her because of past transgressions. I support her because she has a message that I want to hear. And she's a woman that's on a platform trying to make a better situation for herself. Trying to learn from her past and make it a better future. Right? But then there's other people that come on here, like you, that hold people back, like me and her. So if we don't even worry about Casey Anthony and we want to talk about how you talk, you say things like, oh, well, your situation is different than Casey Anthony's. What she did is different. What you did isn't a crime. You're just homeless. We'll help you. Well, it's funny. It's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Let's talk about that. You will? No, you won't. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to yourself. Let's be real. No, you won't. Because here it is 3 years later. You didn't help me. You did the same thing to me that you're doing to Casey Anthony currently. Or am I just, blind and oblivious? Oh, no. Don't even want to hear it. Don't justify it. You can make it sound however you want. You treated a homeless man like shit for your own personal benefit. And now that person that you treated like shit supports Casey Anthony, that's your reason for not supporting me now. Only because it's a great excuse to use. So, if you didn't have that excuse and I didn't give you that excuse, you wouldn't have had an excuse. You can tell me my attitude's the problem. Well, trust me, I know that's a bunch of bullshit. Because there's plenty of motherfuckers out here with an attitude on this platform that battle and make money off of you every day. So don't come at me with my attitude needs adjusting. Please, save that. Y'all have taken far worse mouth than what I put out. So, if y'all are that fucking soft in your feelings, then you really don't need to be on here. Y'all send money to people for shit that don't make no sense. And you're complaining about a homeless man saying he needs something. Get out of here, broke ass. That's because you're broke. You can't afford it. Just say it. What the fuck? I'm broke. I say it. That's why I ask for help. I'm not afraid to tell people. Help. Y'all just afraid to tell yourself that you need help, so you just hate on everyone else. So you just get no help either. And you get people where you are, mad and angry. Well, I don't have time for you. You're miserable. Get your life together. That's from a homeless guy. That's sad. That's sad. Get your life together. I'll tell you this much. Anyone that's sitting around making fun of anybody that's homeless or on the streets, and you comparing your life to that, that's sad. That's real sad. Imagine comparing yourself to a homeless person. That really speaks highly of yourself, doesn't it? You got to compare yourself to someone that has nothing. So that tells me what you have, nothing. To make yourself feel more superior, you have to brag over a homeless person. That's pathetic. Just let that sink in. Just let that sink in. Imagine if you come in here and you go, at least I got a house and it's warm and I got a nice bed. Imagine telling that to a person that's homeless because you want to feel superior. Imagine laughing at somebody because you think you got more money than them and you want them to suffer because you ate a nice juicy steak and I didn't get to eat. Imagine you do that to make yourself feel more superior than them. You must feel real good about yourself, huh? But see, you laugh like it's funny. But see, I can go buy a steak. Okay? I can. But why would I go to a store and spend $20, $30 on one little piece of meat when I can have multiple other items, and be smart with it? And you can brag and you can joke and think it's cute and funny to go, splurge because you have it. Go for it. Go for it. That's cool. You ain't proving shit to me, dumbass. You're the one spending your money. Don't let me catch you on the fucking streets with it. Stupid. You heard what I said. Show that shit out in the streets, I dare you. I'm out here all day. Don't let me catch you. And I say that respectfully, not threatfully. Don't let me catch you out here with that shit in your pockets and showing it off like I see it. I'm hungry, bitch. I'm hungry. Go ahead and I dare you show that shit off. I got little things in here that are loose. Just respect yourself. Don't show it out in public. Don't let me see it. Can't tell you what I'll do with it, but don't let me see it. Don't let me see you out here with it. I need what I need, and I'm going to get what I want, however it takes. Just remember that. I have no fear no more. The only thing I fear is God. I'm going to die. We all do. I have nothing to lose but life. So whatever I see and I need at the time, I'm taking it. Dude. have nothing to lose but life. So whatever I see and I need at the time, I'm taking it.